everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. Okay, so I've been wanting to make just a February 14 tag. I've seen all over Pinterest, you know, they just have these little boards that just say, you know, February 14, and I wanted one of those. So I decided to take the Merry Christmas tag from the Dollar Tree and pull it apart and get that glue off. Oh, I get my trash barrel handy here. It's always the last thing I do when I'm getting ready, and half the time I forget. Okay, so we're just gonna cut the tag off of this for a minute. We'll put it back if we will be putting it back at the end, but for right now I think we'll put a different jute on there, and then we're gonna take the Christmas decorations off of the other side too. There is a staple. The bow is pretty cute on here. We're just going to save that and destruct it later. There is a staple on here that stapled it to this piece. I do want to get that out. So let me just grab some sharp pliers. Might be able to just push it from the back. That's what I'm hoping. Without breaking it. There. Once you push it, you can grab it from the other side. And then I was hoping to even save the paint job on here because I really want this really distressed. I do have my crimson chalk paint, Waverly chalk paint handy in case I want to touch up, because like, yeah, we pulled a lot of the paint off with the glue, but I want to distress that. But I don't think we'll get rid of the Merry Christmas words altogether, so we probably will have to paint it. But wouldn't that be a perfect world if we didn't have to? Okay, so I have my February 14 cut out with Dollar Tree vinyl on my Cricut. And if you don't have a Cricut, you can certainly use stickers. That'll work just as well. Okay, so I did go ahead though earlier. I did go ahead and start getting some of the glitter off here. And you can do that by making it wet first. I did that earlier. I'm not going to do it right now because I want it dry, but I did do that. I have an itch on my nose, sorry. I'm just going to go and get a little bit more of it off if I can with my scraper from the Dollar Tree, but most of it is off. Most of it is off. There's really hardly any glitter left on here because I spray it. I mist it with water. You've seen me do it on this channel before, and then I scrape it and the glitter all comes off. But I don't want to have to wait for my wood to dry. So I'm going to take my sanding block that it's called a Gator, and it's in my description box below if you're interested. And I'm going to make this really, really distressed so that it's not a lot of red paint showing, because I really want to get my words out of here. But I also want the distressed look of it. So it's going to be a win-win in my book, because the more distressed it is, the better I like it. And if you don't like that look at all, don't bother doing this part, just paint over it. I would just paint right over it. But I want the wood underneath to show, but it's got to show consistently all over. So we have to rub it all over. But right now I'm just trying to make sure that those words mostly disappear. And actually they are, so that's a really good sign. That's exactly what I was hoping and praying for. So now I'm going to focus on my edges, making sure that those are old and distressed as well. You know me, I hate the sound of sanding. It's the worst thing to me, but It is worst thing to me, but I like the look of it. And so I have to tolerate the sound of it. Gives me the chills. I don't like it. All right, so there's our tag. Look at that. That is going to be perfect because when we put the word February, you're not even going to notice. So there's one tag. In fact, I think I'll do the edges a little bit more just to make it consistent. Because when I showed it to you, I could see that we really focused on the middle. Which is true. We really did focus mostly on the middle. All right, because that's where the word is that we're trying to get rid of. But I love the look of that. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same thing on this side, only I will do that. I'll put you on pause and do that just to save a little time. Okay, the sanding is all over. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so I wanted to say, if you don't have one of these little sanding blocks, they sell these sanding blocks at the Dollar Tree, and these, obviously you can see I use these all the time, and they are spongy and soft. I like this one. It's also spongy and soft, but it's got a good handle, and you can get in the little tiny places, and you can make lines, and it's just really a little better for the detail. But if you don't have that, even sandpaper. But anyways, this is the look that we have. These are our tags. Love it. Exactly what I wanted. I never even used any paint, so no paint. All right, now my vinyl is on press and seal, and that's the best way to transfer it. Let's get that dirty, sandy paper out of our way. So the best way to transfer Dollar Tree vinyl, in my opinion, now you might find somebody does it a different way, and it might be great for them, but for me, the best way is Glad press and seal. And that is because it's really not sticky, and it will let go of the Dollar Tree vinyl. Any other transfer tape I've tried is too sticky, and it will not let my vinyl lay down. All right, so I'm going to put that centered right a little bit closer to the bottom, because I do have to overlap my tag. So I'm just going to eyeball that, and I usually just rub it in with my finger, because the press and seal is that forgiving, you know, you don't want to scratch it. All right, and then I just pick up the corner and I peel it away, and there we have our February tag. All right, so that's good. Now I'll tell you what, I have to really disguise this press and seal to put this in my trash, because one of my kitties, aka my co-workers, they're not down here as much anymore when I do a video, because in the beginning they used to wonder who I was talking to, and now they just feel like I'm crazy and talking to myself, and nothing interests them anymore. But now I am going to do the same thing, and I'm going to put the, where do I want this placement? Yeah, let's put our tag together. So I'm going to do it in the middle. I'm going to do it right in the middle. So I'm just going to take this. So what I do use my scraper for is to get it off of the backing, the paper backing from the Dollar Tree vinyl. So I just rub it on so that it will stay to the press and seal more. And then I can take that backing away and then place down my project and rub it in with my fingers. Again, if you don't have a Cricut, that's fine. You can use letters, you can use rub-on letters, sticker letters, and numbers. From the Dollar Tree, they sell all of that. Again, I gotta really watch out because the cat will come in. I was telling you, one of my cats love Preston Seal. And she will come in and dig that out and eat it out of my trash. Yeah, true story. I know, right? Okay, now we have to glue our tags together. They had a staple there, but we're not going to put a staple in, but we are going to glue it, and then we're going to make a little greenery spray on the top. But I'm going to get out a piece of jute to rehang our tag when we're done here. So I have a whole bunch here that's left over from a project that I untwined. I just want a piece of it. Excuse me. Alright, so let's what's that? Oh, I want to keep that. Any of these that have toggles on them, you know, the jute with the toggles, I love to keep those for projects, for future projects. All right, let's glue this together. A heap ton of glue. I'm going to put a little over here too because I know that's where the staple was. All right, now just glue this on so that we don't cover our word February. Holding, holding, holding. And then I will put my jute hanger back through. And then I have some foliage to the side here. It's all Dollar Tree, so I have their version of baby's breath, and I have some of their mini mums and some of their, they call it foliage. So I'm just going to pluck a couple of these off because I only want a couple of these. I'm going to just cut it off. It's easier because I can see exactly which ones I want, and I don't have to worry about the ones that are in front or behind it. Alright, what's that ought to do for that? Alright, this should be dry. Let's put our jute hanger back through and just tie it in a simple knot. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. I know I'm having a great Wednesday. And we're going to have our favorite 5-year-old tonight. When his parents go to evening church, there's no daycare at our church at night, so we keep Micah, and I always look forward to that. He's my favorite 5-year-old. All right, I'm just going to glue my greenery on first, and I'm going to put both stems together. I'm going to hold them both at the same time. I'm going to do 2 things at once. And I have my hot heat gun on today, so it takes a little bit longer. I am in the market for a better one. You know, I don't like the Shore Bonder one. I know some people love Shore Bonder. It's not the temperature. I'm not happy with it. That's all. I'm not going to bash it. I'm just going to tell you I'm not happy with it. But okay, so I want the smaller mums, I guess, here. First, let's do some baby's breath. I want a little baby's breath under the rose. Or it's not really a rose. It's a mum. So let's get some baby's breath bunched up. It's kind of tangled here. Might even be connected. I think 2 pieces are connected. I don't want to. Alright, I'm going to cut it. 2 pieces are connected and I don't want to lose the white from it. Alright, so let's glue this one down. Cut the stem a little shorter. Glue that down. Gotta hold it. It's almost melting a little tiny bit. I'm just gonna put a little baby drop of glue. Glue my second piece down. Gluing my finger. Sniffles, I'm telling you, that's all I have though. I'm thankful about that. Just the sniffles and a little tiny cough. Alright, I'm trying to get my little jute hanger out of there. I'm gonna add another one of these little pieces of what they call I need my finger protector here. Baby's breath, because I want more white up here. So I'm filling it in a little bit. And then when that's done, I'm going to take the smallest mum of the mini mums and put 1 or 2 in the center here. So I think that will be, which mum? I think maybe this mum over here. Alright, I think I need a tiny bit more. Bear with me. Or maybe we'll put this coming out on top of that. So I'm going to put my mum, I'm just going to pluck it off the head, off the stem. I'm going to cut the stem on the back so it can be more flat. And now I'm going to glue that down right on top of where we are gluing all of our stems together. And then I'll take another couple of pieces of baby's breath and maybe we'll go out to one side or the other. We have a nice little bunch on the top. We'll put a little piece coming down. Gotta hold that though. I don't know if that'll hold or not. I kinda stuck another stem in to see if it will glue while I'm holding this, so we'll see. Holding. This is a great time for you to stop what you're doing and give me a thumbs up. And sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. Really helps my channel grow. And I'm really trying to grow my channel so that we can talk back and forth and alive. By the way, that brings me to another point. Every Saturday night at 7 p.m. over on Facebook Angel Creations, I do a live craft. So follow me over there so you can talk to me if you want to talk to me. And I would love to know, if you go over there, make sure you tell me that you're from YouTube. And let's see, I think that this might have all glued up. Let me tug. Oh, we did it. We did 2 things at once again here. And there is our little tag. Look at how cute that is. February 14 with a little, it's just what I wanted. Just a little tag, just to hang in a little spot where a little wall is. Just adorable. Even on a, let me get the cobwebbies off, even on a doorknob. I made this big enough to go over a door. I think I made that big enough to go over a doorknob, but I have S-hooks that I use on my doorknobs too. But I hope you guys love how farmhouse country this came out. I know I do. I even like to take my sanding block sometimes and go over my vinyl and dull my vinyl down so that it doesn't look brand new. Like, I don't want my tag brand new. I don't want my vinyl brand new. We want this to look old. So I sometimes will go over my vinyl just with a light hand and a little sanding block or sandpaper. And it does wonders. Wonders for the shine. Oh, the cobwebbies though, that's my biggest thing. Nice neat back, looks really, really cute. It was a Christmas ornament, now it's a Valentine's ornament, and I love it. I hope you did too. I had fun making it. I hope you had fun watching me. Thanks for being here. And make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And until the next time I see you, be good and do good. Bye now.